Hey guys, this is me, Speed Demon, and this is my first ever reaction video to Arrow. Now, we're going to be talking about, what went on with Malcolm, Damien Dark, Andy, and who apparently died, and what is to come. So, let's just get this rolling, shall we? Alright guys, for the first topic we're going to get into is with Malcolm Merlyn. And we weren't really too sure on what was going to happen here, because as we know now, he was looking for the idol that was Damien Dark's. Now, for all we know, he could have taken it for himself. He could have given it to Dark. We don't know what he would have done with it. But my intention was that he was going to take it and keep it for himself and use it as his power, because he already lost his power as Ra's al Ghul for the League of Assassins, so why don't he just take it for himself so that way he feels like he's powerful again. But as we know now, that is not what happened, and so he would have done anything to get it, because as we saw, he fought Thea, his own daughter, and he most likely would have killed her. He wanted it so badly. So, I mean, it's like, really? Next, we have Damien Dark. Now, I don't know, this kind of surprised me that Hive would still be working with Dark, let alone if Malcolm Merlyn is. And as we saw, Malcolm Merlyn help Damien Dark get the idol that was once his, fully restored. Now, we don't know for sure exactly if, what's going to happen to Dark, but as we saw from Dark last night, it got pretty crazy. I mean, right? Okay, now we've got Andy Diggle. Now, as what we saw last night, he did betray Team Arrow. So it's like, I don't know, you kind of saw it coming and you kind of didn't. Because, I don't know, some of it seemed too easy on how they found him and then they, rehabilitated him for being brainwashed. It was like, I don't know about this. And then, on some of the scenes you see Oliver, catch Andy in Diggs' house, snooping through their stuff, and it's like, okay, what's going on here? And even then, whenever Andy took a arrow for Oliver, you weren't too sure then if you could still trust him or not. So it was half and half, but of course at the very end, you still found out that Andy was betraying Team Arrow the whole time. Okay guys, and last but not least, we have the grave. That's right, we finally know who ends up dying at the very end of Arrow. And man, was it something. If you have not seen Arrow, I promise you, you're missing out, because it was oddly awesome. We found out that the one and only Black Canary, aka Laurel Lance, dies. It was weird and awesome at the same time. It's kind of sad to see her go, but it was honestly a shocking ending to see, because it was rumored that Laurel Lance was going to die, and no one was totally for sure, because all the photos and everything that we see from a flashback that's coming up on the April 27th episode of Arrow, of her and her dad, and we didn't know whose grave it was, because it could have been Sarah's, it could have been a friend's, we didn't know, and come to find out, that's all they were flashbacks, and come to find out, Laurel is the one that dies, and man was it crazy. Well, she died because of Damien Dark, because Damien Dark got his powers back thanks to Malcolm Merlyn, and what does he do? He takes one of Oliver's arrows, stabs her with it, basically lets her bleed out. Damien Dark and Malcolm Merlyn nowhere to be found. And then so they go to the hospital. She's actually in recovery. She survives it. And then after that, we have no clue what happens, because the next thing we see is her having some kind of problem or whatever, and the next thing we know, she just dies right there in the room with everyone in there. And her dad's not there yet. At the last second, as soon as she dies, he comes, and it's really, it got crazy all of a sudden. Yeah, because it was shocking, to say the least. Yeah, guys, so that was one crazy episode, wasn't it? For all of you that at least watched. So yeah, that's all I have for today. I will try to get out maybe a Legends of Tomorrow, hopefully by Friday. I'll try to do a vlog, set that up Sunday, and yeah, I can't promise anything for tomorrow, but I will try my best. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe. And yeah, I'm planning to do this hopefully more often, and we'll just see how it goes from here. But yeah, so yeah, just stay tuned, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye.